It has been announced that former IBF featherweight champion Luis Alberto Lopez, Mexico, who is returning from a cerebral hemorrhage, will fight Eduardo Montoya, 21 wins, 14 KOs, 7 losses, 1 draw, in a 10-round super featherweight bout. Luis Alberto Lopez, Mexico, will be fighting in his hometown of Mexicali on the 29th of this month. The Ring, BoxingScene.com, and others reported the news. Lopez was challenged by former WBO Super Bantamweight champion Angelo, USA, and engaged in a fierce battle for pace and exchanges for 9 rounds. However, in the 10th round, he was floored by a left hook from Leo, resulting in Lopez's failure to defend his title for the 4th time. During the fall, Lopez hit the back of his head on the canvas and was immediately taken to the hospital, raising concerns about the damage he sustained. ESPN, which broadcast the match, later reported that Lopez had been discovered to have an intracranial hemorrhage, revealing that he is now facing a significant crisis regarding the continuation of his boxing career. Let's take a look at that match. Boxers who are found to have a brain hemorrhage are usually told to retire, so there was some concern at first, but after extensive treatment and a doctor's diagnosis, he is now on the road to recovery. Finally, the MRI, magnetic resonance imaging test, came back and showed that everything was normal, so I decided to go ahead with my comeback fight, said Fernandez Mane. He will be returning to the ring about 8 months after his fight with Leo. Many people involved are confused by Lopez's quick return, but Lopez's co-manager Hector Fernandez says there is nothing to be worried about. Lopez himself couldn't hide his excitement. "I've had a few MRIs done with my doctors over the last few months, and everything came out great, so I've decided to make a comeback. When you see it on TV, it looks like a pretty shocking knockout. I don't mean to criticize Leo's assessment, but I was totally exhausted at the time. And there were some issues with the altitude and stuff, and he hit me with some good punches, but it has no effect. I will show you a completely different Venado Lopez from now on. I will overcome that mistake, come back stronger, and definitely take back the title. Every fighter has bad matches. That day was one of those for me. I will focus on my comeback match and make this year my year." His opponent, the 31-year-old Montoya, has only fought twice in the last 5 years, losing to Miguel Mariaga and Mark Magsayo in his previous bouts. If you like this channel, please subscribe and give us a high rating. We bring you news every day.